What's going on? What's going on? It's Trinidad and Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, Carter
And
Young.
I am in my key, and one day I hope to have the keys to your heart. And welcome to another episode of
Banter and bullshit. Oh,
Yeah.
let's go. Yo,
Woo!
yo, for real, honestly, man. To those of you that have subscribed, all 59 of our subscribers.
Wow.
We started from the bottom and we kind of not there. But we appreciate
We decided
every
to
last one
stand
of you.
up. We were laying in the dirt before, but we decided to stand up.
Yeah, we standing up. You know what I mean?
We
I'm
haven't made it up the mountain yet,
Nah,
but
nah. We like Andy
we're
Dufresne.
observing.
Yeah, we still crawling through that pipe, all that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We still crawling through it. But nah, for real. How you feeling today, man? Like these are crazy times, man. These are
yeah, man.
crazy
I'm actually
times.
incredible, bro. It's
Are you?
been
You're
a
incredible.
yeah. It's just been one of those weeks where you're just trying to be mindful. I guess that's the
Mm,
word of the week for me. Mindfulness,
mm.
bro. Do you
Well,
agree?
I mean, congratulations. You're a dad second time around. I wanna
Yeah,
congratulate
yeah,
you on
yeah.
that.
Thank you, thank you,
I
thank you,
think
thank you,
you're
thank you, thank you,
you're
thank
the
you.
most selfish person on the planet. I don't know why they're clapping for you. You're the most selfish person on the planet to have a
Because
child.
they love the kids.
How dare you have man? Fuck them kids.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, bro. I mean, if
Nah.
the fans of the show will know that back in December, I did say myself that, yeah, I guess I was being a little selfish, realizing the extent of what's required just to make sure that y'all have some content and
Yeah.
trying to manage fatherhood at the same time. But, bro, yeah, we good, man. We good. We
Yeah.
blessed. We blessed.
I mean, I say, I am blessed. I am want to, show that I'm very appreciative. Like I said, thank you for all the subscribers, man. You guys are making us understand that what we're doing is still a dope thing. I know there's a plethora of different platforms you can choose. Like as they would say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
Yeah.
And we
Yo,
appreciate that.
I was
You chose to hit that subscribe button for a reason. Maybe you
absolutely.
felt pressured.
Thank you.
Maybe you
Thank
looked maybe you looked at one of the videos and said, the guy with the hat looks like he's on the spectrum. I just want to help him out. I don't care. Like, I don't care what you do. I appreciate it. We appreciate the comments. We try to respond to every single comment that we have. Do not think you're unheard or you're unseen. We appreciate you. Shout out to the latest, three new subscribers. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully, we're
Wow.
entertaining enough and you stick around. We will get better. We're always getting better. But these are scary times. Um,
Hey,
I say that.
before we move on to that, can I just comment on that? I was actually having a thought earlier today. I was saying to myself, why the hell is anybody subscribing and watching in the first place? Like, I was really having that conversation with myself. I'm
Do
just
that.
keeping it real, bro. I'm just keeping it real.
What?
Like, what makes us so special? But whatever it is,
Thank you.
thank you.
Holy crap. Don't
Thank
listen to him.
you.
Okay?
Nah,
Don't listen to MIK.
come on, man. We
Please
just,
don't listen to this guy.
bro.
Holy why? That is the equivalent of like a porn actor going, why are they having sex with me? I mean, like it doesn't make any sense. I'm not
you
even that good looking.
bro, you never had that conversation with yourself. You got something above your league, and you're just like, why me of all
Um
people?
a
Yes, you
few,
have, man. Come on, man.
many
It's
a
taking you
women
way too long, bro.
no, many a women that I've come across in my lifetime, I was like, how in the world
Yeah,
did I bag this chick? Like, I
yeah, man.
think the first time I bagged a chick that I knew, not even out of my league, she was out of my entire spectrum of female that had any business dealing with me at all. I don't even know why she bothered me. Like, you have to see me as I am now, about 5'4". However, 135 pounds, 40 maybe, light, and the gap was like you could put my thumb in between it. Like it was terrible. Like it looked like I was chewing on an eraser. Um,
Yo, listen,
I'm just saying, right? You know what I'm saying? I was not, I didn't look like this. No facial hair, so I'm looking, no neck. Didn't really have
working
a neck.
out.
Yeah, I was just
You got that jail bill, bro.
yo. I don't know. Look, I look. And I'll always say it, man. Her name. Hopefully she's not mad if I say her name, but I don't think so. Her name was Siobhan Dela Cruz. Gorgeous. I'm
Mhm,
talking like the hoop earrings with the name in it,
mm.
the nameplate joint, the baby hair slicked down and curl with that little curl on the side of the sideburns. Ooh, Puerto Rican and black.
Oh shit!
Mm.
Have you looked up on
Redbone.
Facebook?
Huh?
Have you looked up on Facebook recently?
No.
Oh, okay.
Am I looking
Oh,
around crazy?
no, no, no. I'm just
No.
curious. I'm just curious. I mean, because
Yeah, yeah, I have.
people
Yeah, no, I
change
have.
over
I
time.
have.
Yeah, okay,
No, I
okay.
have.
My
She's
bad.
still gorgeous. She's still gorgeous.
Okay,
She's
yeah,
still
good to
gorgeous. But
know. Good to know. I
it was
noticed
just
that
crazy.
Generation Z is doing an amazing job making sure
Yo,
that when they 40, they look exactly the same as they were when they were
yo,
20.
let me tell you something. I'm gonna be 43 this year, and I love the fact that I don't carry 43. I'm not even
Oh,
carrying 42. I'm carrying 42. I hope
yo, what's killing
gracefully.
me right now is the gray hairs, man. Yo, that's killing me
What's
more than
that?
anything else. I mean,
I
I've been
was
doing the
hype.
baldy since like 28. Even though I could still
Yeah, since
grow
I've
a
known
head.
you, you've been doing the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah, I've been
Yeah,
doing the
it's not
baldy
new.
for a minute. Like I'm just comfortable with that. It's like easy as shit. Like
Yeah,
you just fucking cut your hair off. Don't have to worry about all the maintenance and shit. Just fucking just wash and go.
yeah,
But
yeah.
nah, but it's the gray hairs, man. That's I'm like, yo, this
That
is the
bothers
shit.
you?
Yeah, I mean, I
I
guess I
think.
wasn't ready. I was hoping that it would come all at one time. All right, like I'm gonna keep it real. I just had a newborn, and
Yeah.
even though I'm of a certain age,
Hmm.
what they would technically consider middle age, even though I don't feel like it.
That's not middle. Wait, that's not middle age. You do know that,
And
right?
now again for Gen Z, we're completely different. So I mean,
It's not
what would
middle age.
like I would say my middle age would probably be like 75 because I feel like I'm gonna do about 150, bro. I feel like I'm about to put in 100
I
this
mean,
quarter,
you
but
know,
but
eh, eh,
I was
I
at
don't
least
think so.
I was trying to grow the gray hairs as he grows versus
Just
giving him
having
the
them.
oldness right from the beginning, so he always knows me as old. Because he even though even though I am I'm keeping it a buck. I'm 44. I don't feel
Jay Z.
44, and until he asks, I don't think he's really going to perceive what 44 really is until he starts comparing me to other people out there. And
You mean 52, sir? Is when he's going to start comparing and
yeah,
speaking
yeah,
on
but
age.
but
52.
again, I was hoping that they would grow with him, but dude, it's common, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, is it really stress? Is it lack of like
Iron.
vitamin B?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like I get, I'm doing everything, supplements. I'm doing the
I'm gonna
drops.
just
I'm
say
doing,
this.
I'm
Look at
brushing
your
it.
beard. Look at your beard. Look at mine. Right? This is not Beijing. This is me. Right? There's no grays in here. Right? Do you know why that is, sir? Because I choose to not accept that I'm getting old. It's mind over matter. Like I'm just lying to myself. Like God,
Oh
not
man,
old yet. No, I did find
oh
like
man.
two gray hairs, like like in my draft.
See,
Find one
I'm
long
good
gray
on the
hair,
head. It's
and I was
it's not.
really
I
hyped
don't have
about it.
any on my head. It's the
I was
beard.
hyped.
It's
I
the
was hyped
beard
about
that's
it. I
killing me.
love it.
Like you know,
I love it.
don't get me wrong. I don't want any. I prefer kind of it be on the beard, but I just wasn't ready for any in general. Like again, I was just kind of hoping that I would think it and then they start to grow. I, I
What?
ain't want them to beat me to the punch. You know
Huh?
what I'm
You
saying?
trying to like be ahead of it? Like I'm trying to be ahead of the gray
All
hairs,
right, guys, you ready?
You trying to step in front of it,
Yeah.
They ain't gonna get me if I'm in
This is
front of it.
fucking with Silver Fox is cool. I want to make
I think
sure.
it's dope. I think it's dope. I'm excited for it. Like I'm excited to be to grow older. Growing up the way I
I,
grew up,
I was
and
having this conversation with myself just this morning. Matter of fact, on the
yeah,
way to the gym, I was like, "Yo,
on his way to the gym
I
where
was
he
born in
lifts,
'81."
where he bench presses like 315 for a
Yo, come
warm
on,
up,
man.
where
Listen,
he squats
listen,
680 like it's light
listen.
work,
We all got to start somewhere, bro.
where he leg presses a Volkswagen
Oh man, come on, man.
Beetle.
Jettas, bro. Like,
he curls he curls 22-year-old females.
bro, I'm blushing, man. Damn,
See,
Wasn't
I
ready for
can't
all this
blush.
attention.
See, I can't blush. I'm too black to blush. I bruise. So it's a difference. You blush, I bruise. I'm like, who hit
Yeah,
you?
nah, bro. I
Nobody.
disagree. The lighting almost got you a light skin, bro.
Oh, close.
You're
Ooh.
close.
I'm in my Tyrese tint right now. It's my Tyrese tint. Like, no, man. Look, I am grateful to be the
Oh
age
man.
that I am. I'm grateful to have made it this
Oh,
far.
I ain't finished my
Anybody?
thought.
Yeah. What was the thought?
Yeah, yeah,
Continue,
yeah.
bro.
My thought.
You having a conversation with
I was
yourself
on my
on
way
your
to
way
the
to the gym.
gym before I was rudely interrupted.
Oh,
Damn,
man.
but yeah,
Praising my brother. I'm
I
sorry.
was asking myself, I was like, yo, would you want like if the universe said, yo, am I will give you 20 years. You want to be born in 2000? I say, fuck, nigga, I just there's an appreciation with being born in 81. Like y'all don't remember the original Wonder Years, you know? Yeah.
Mm-mm. What would
Yeah.
you do with the same attitude?
Yeah.
Would
I
you
had a
stand out and
crush
walk
on
out
Looney,
on
bro.
me? Bro,
Yeah,
you
y'all don't
talking 1
understand and
years?
appreciate Macaulay Culkin. Like it was a different
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
It was a different
Topanga.
time, man.
Topanga.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, look, they
Bro.
ruled the world, bro. Like
No, I'm gonna say this, right? Just piggyback off what you said. To be born in what year you said? Would you like if
81,
God said
81, 81.
no, but if God said if you want to be born in two
Like,
thousands or some
yeah,
crap?
yeah,
All right,
like
first
yo,
off,
just gotta give you 20 years.
for those of us that is in our age bracket, right? That know what we're talking about. These kids now will never know what it is to get up early Saturday morning, get
Saturday
their
morning
cereal,
cartoons, man.
Saturday morning cartoons,
Oh
and
man, they
then
changed.
Mondays,
Yeah.
Monday at the lunch table. If you sit down and they go, son, you saw what happened on previously on X-Men.
On
If you
X.
didn't know what happened previously on X-Men,
Doom,
you
doom,
can't
doom,
sit
doom,
at this
doom,
lunch
doom, doom,
table.
doom, 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 doom.
Right? If
Bro.
you didn't know that Morph came back, but he's not right because Sinister took him and messed with his head, something's wrong with you. All right. We not jacking you at this lunch table. Get out of here.
I don't know why they
These
never did
kids
it in the
won't,
first
yo,
place. I'm like, this is a dope character. Y'all would have so many
bro.
storylines if he was there the entire time. You
Yo,
killed him off in, like the first episode.
bro. This my thing, right? Let's think about this. We were around for when the computer really got like the household computer.
You got mail, bro. You remember that
Boom,
shit?
right? Yeah, we were around
Hold
for,
on. Give me a
right?
minute.
Aim. We were
I
aim.
gotta
Yo,
hang up the phone. I'm about to go online.
put it this way, right? These kids are born into Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and all of these things, X, all of that, right?
Mhm.
We came up, Mi Gente and Black Planet. All right. Then Facebook came and was like, yo, Facebook is
Bro,
fire.
bro.
You could create your own
Yep.
background.
Mm.
You can set up your own friends
You
list.
mean MySpace?
Oh, MySpace is good. MySpace,
MySpace.
excuse me.
MySpace. Yeah.
MySpace. Then MySpace came.
MySpace.
Excuse me, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
I did that's what I meant to say. MySpace, you can set up. I wish
Yeah. It
Instagram
was
would
for
let me set
creative
up my
giants,
own
bro.
wallpaper.
Yeah.
Can I set up my own wallpaper
Nah.
and have my own music playing in the
Nah.
background on my page?
No, no, no. Facebook's like, we got this. We got this.
Yo, Facebook, yo, you remember
You,
Me
you
Gente and
no,
Black
no, no,
Planet, bro?
bro.
Yo, Black
Remember
Planet
top
was
16,
fire.
bro? It
Oh,
started with top eight, and you always had to have Tom in your top
yeah,
eight.
always had that time. If you didn't have time in your friends list,
Right,
something was
right.
wrong with you. How dare you disrespect Tom? Like, you know what? And real quick, shout out, yeah, Tom. Tom always looked like he got kidnapped, and they took a picture of him. Right? Tom looked like he was kidnapped. Like, look at the camera. He was like,
Have a good time, nigga. Have a
have a
good
good
time.
time. Have a good time on my social media account. Like, I respect Tom because that man
Man.
made money and got low. You don't hear about him no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Made money and got low.
Did he though? Did he?
He probably, yeah, yeah,
Did he?
but think about it, right? When you said with your top 16, your top eight, that used to ruin relationships and friendships. Yo,
That's
if
how
you
you.
was
That's how
this
you
was
do your hierarchy with a young woman,
yo.
bro.
If your man's Trav was like number 4, but
Yeah.
then you got a girl and your girl like, why is Trav number 4? I understand why your
First of
brother
all,
is number 1 and your
Trav had
sister
a
2.
dope ass song on his page.
Yo,
Trav
when you
had
go
that song that nobody downloaded yet.
and that wallpaper that he had
And that wallpaper, it
with
was
the
moving,
40
bro.
cal,
It
with
was
the 40
moving, man.
cals like this.
Yo, shit basic, but his is
What?
moving.
And he was
It
wearing
had
them Jabot
sparklers
jeans.
on it, yo.
Yeah, and he had the Jabot jeans with the iceberg sweater. What?
Yo.
What? And then the first
Uh,
picture when you go into his
oh, he's
photos is the
important.
Averex jacket. You bugging, shorty. He had
Yo,
the AV on. You ain't about nothing.
man, if you don't
Like
know what
that's when it was
Averex is,
cool.
if you don't appreciate Fubu and Averex, oh,
Averex is making a resurgence, man. Averex is making
it
a
is
resurgence.
slowly but surely, it
Yeah,
is.
it's making.
It
I
is.
mean, between Averex and Sherlin
I
jackets,
mean,
bro.
I'm assuming more on the East Coast. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
starting to see.
Averex.
I'm starting to see it pop up a little bit more and more
Yeah, we starting to pull
in
the
the West
Averex,
Side.
the
But
Averex jackets
yeah,
back.
it's
You're seeing
typical.
Sherlins.
It's
You're
typical.
seeing Sherlins now too. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm grateful to have been born in the era that I was born, grow up
Yeah,
in the
man.
era like the
I'm like,
'90s.
hell no,
Yeah, I couldn't
no,
do it.
I'm
I couldn't do
good.
it.
I'm
I could not do
good.
it. No, I'm
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 good. Like
super
the
happy.
experience, like I have all of my health. I have
Right?
the intelligence and the experience more important.
Yep.
Yeah, and
I
just
was. We were here for every PlayStation.
every
Every
PlayStation, bro.
PlayStation. Like
PlayStation 1, Tekken 1. You don't appreciate Tekken 1.
you won't know. You don't appreciate
You
Crash
don't know.
Bandicoot.
Yo, Street Fighter 2. There was no original Street Fighter. It started with Street Fighter
Street
2,
Fighter
bro.
2. That's it. There was never a Street Fighter 1.
There
It
was
was Street
never
Fighter
Street
2.
Fighter 1.
All right. Y'all don't know about the sample disc that came with the first PlayStation when you had Jet Moto and Crash Bandicoot
Bro,
on there.
Crash Bandicoot,
What? Whoa! Like y'all
bro.
don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids, they don't know.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm talking the single-handedly greatest POV game ever made. There'll never be any game better. We're talking Nintendo 64 GoldenEye
Bro,
007.
bro.
Slap fight. Slap fight.
Yo, change sleepovers forever, bro.
When you would just say, yo,
Forever.
son,
We
no
like, yo,
guns,
bring your controller. Bring your
it's on.
own controller. You
And
ain't
you know
bringing my
what?
controller. You keep
And
bringing my
don't
D-pad, bro.
and
No.
how you be like, yo, son, you know what? We're not playing with no guns. We're playing all proximity mines and slaps. That's it. No guns, just slaps and proximity mines. What?
My job. Yeah,
Who's
yo,
our job? Like,
yo,
let's get
yo,
who was
you
not.
cheat, bro.
Yeah, you cheat. Like, bro, those were the days. I'm talking
Yeah.
when you used to travel with your game console in your book bag. Just so you could go to school, and after school, you cut school, you know what I mean, just to go to your man's house because his
Because it
mom's
was
went
the
to work.
first one with players. It was the first trip with
It was
four
the
players.
greatest.
It was online before online started. Like, it was like
Yeah,
it brought the group together. You realize, oh shit,
bro.
this is better with more people.
Yeah, yo, and even when you have spectators,
Yeah.
like, yo,
Well, it
I
always
got
turned into that.
I got
GoldenEye
into a
always
fight.
turned into that.
I whooped my man's ass in a smack fight, right? Doing the smack fight in proximity mines. And his girl was like, you gonna let him just play you like that? And he hooked off on me. Son, it was a game. Like, this is how real it got. He hooked off on me like,
Yo,
I ain't play. Come
yo,
outside. Come outside. Like,
yo.
yo, it was
Oh
that
man.
real though.
Yo,
It was that real. Like,
what was the craziest thing you ever been hooked off on? Was it that
um,
experience?
nah, the craziest thing I was hooked off on, I think that somebody just swung on me. I was venting about a situation with my female at the time, and I was just like, I'm just tired of dudes, acting like they really my boys, and they really here, they just trying to mess with her, and I'm just like venting, you know what I'm saying? And I guess I must have looked at son in a way like, yeah, fake ass motherfuckers. I guess
Yeah,
he
eye
didn't take it.
contact,
Yeah, he didn't take it lightly, and he
bro.
just he just teed off, bing, boom, bang, bing. Like he went Kendrick on me, bing, bang, boom,
Yo,
bang,
what
bing,
was
bang,
this?
bang.
What was you just on the street or something? You
Now I
clubbing?
was in front of my crib, and he hauled off on me, and I think
Hold on,
it
so
was
y'all,
crazy.
it was like, hold on, like he was just walking or something? Like you
Nah,
knew
we
him?
was at we was in my crib. We
Okay,
was all just
okay,
outside
all
talking,
right. So this is somebody you
and
familiar with?
yeah, it's a dude I was familiar with, and we was, and I was just talking to my other man was like, yo, son, just calm down, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't sweat shorty like that. Man, nah, you young, so you emotional. Nah, I'm tired of this shit. Y'all don't never respect me. So he looked at me like, I guess, when you about to get hooked off on, and then he looked at you like, Like, is he talking to me? Bing, bang, boom, bang, bing, bang, bing. He just went like,
Yeah.
yo. So like he starts chipping at me, right? So my boys grab him up, be like, yo, what's
Oh
wrong
man,
with
you
you?
fucking amazing, bro.
And I'm like, yo, let
Oh
him
man.
go. Let him go. Let
Oh
him
man.
go. And son's like, yo, you talking about me? I'm like, first off, and I ain't gonna hold you. I got calm real fast, right? I was like, first
Yeah.
off, you feel good? Did that work for you? You hooking on for me like that? And he was like, yeah. And he looked down and
Oh man.
he ended up breaking his wrist.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he hooked off. I guess he
I
put
know you
all
like
his
good.
soul in them
Good, Rick.
punches.
Karma nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She ended up breaking his wrist and shit. But like, he was like, yo, my bad, bro. I'm like, nah, I deserved it because I might have made it seem like I was directing it to you. So I'm wrong. You know what I mean? You're wrong. You broke your wrist. You thought you was gonna knock me out. That didn't work. These things happen. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
moment was a little bit directed towards him.
No, nah, it wasn't. It was just me being emotional. I really
I get eye contact with
it's
with
just
Trez, yeah.
because I'm an eye contact kind of person,
I
bro.
know, but
Like
he ain't the one that deserved the eye contact, did he?
everybody was getting eye contact. It wasn't just
So
him.
you just going around the circle and you nigga and you
Yeah,
girl, yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's just none of these dudes hooked off of me, but this guy.
Personal.
They all could have jumped me, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I had dudes ready to jump me from a
Oh
workout, bro. Like, I had two cats I was working out. I was like, yo, like they really was mumbling, like, yo, son, yo, we could just hook off on them, son. Like, we don't got to do legs today, bro. We could just hook off on them, like really wanted to like jump me because they didn't want to do legs. Like this is real. This
man.
is real. But nah, I just think yeah, I deserved it. I'm not gonna say like, I didn't deserve that. Nah, I deserved it. I made the man feel like you know what I'm saying. Like I was
Oh
trying to
man.
son him,
This
so it makes sense.
shot, man. He
Yeah,
fucking
it made him feel like I was trying to son him. You
yeah.
know, it's funny. There's another story that just popped in my head, right? And it's with you, which really makes me laugh now I think about it. Like for those who don't know, you're tuning in. I've known Mi.
Ah shit.
I've known him back since basic, like since tech school. I've known this guy, right? Since tech school Air Force, right? So this guy
Matrix
was
One. I met
Matrix One.
I met you when Matrix One came out, bro.
When
Wait,
when the Nori album
no,
came out.
no, wait.
When the Nori album came out,
Matrix Two. You know, Nori,
2002. Nori album was out. Music
Matrix.
Soul Child Dream was out. The
I
Spider Man
saw
soundtrack
you
came out that
basic
year.
training during Matrix One.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you
Noriega. Yeah.
made me do
You
something
fought versus
semi
Drink
violent.
Champs Noriega. But
No, you
no,
made
my
me
bad,
do
bro.
something semi-violent. You made me do something semi-violent because at this time, this is when when I met you, it was me, you, and June, and you had the hotel off base,
Oh, shit.
and we weren't supposed to leave because we weren't in the right level to leave base. We was still like level
Grown
one.
ass man, you make your own decisions, man. Don't put that shit on me. Don't put that shit on me, Craig.
Don't put the evil on you, Ricky Bobby. So I'm gonna tell y'all, right? Emma hits us up. He's like, "Yo, we about to go downtown tonight. We about to turn up."
I
And
said,
I'm like,
I'm going
"Yo."
downtown. I'm going downtown.
So
I
the
got
door
space.
manager,
Y'all,
so yeah,
y'all
this is what he
going off.
says. So the door manager, first off, once again, you gotta understand, right?
I'll be out
I'm a
front.
little, I'm a little guy, right? Mi is a tall dude. June is a tall dude. He's a big dude. He got the gold and platinum fangs. He's an intimidating looking guy, man. June is an intimidating looking guy. So he's walking out the door. We're not supposed to leave after 9 o'clock curfew and all that. If you're not, if you don't have the right level, you can't leave the building. So June walks out. Door manager looks at him. He says nothing. He's like, I know this guy's not supposed to leave, but he might beat me up. So I'm not going to say nothing to that guy. I'm going to leave that guy alone. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, hey, I'm going to walk out too. I walk out. I was like, hey, you. Like, wait, what? Like 8 different dudes just walked out. Why you picking on little old me? By this time, I'm 5'6", about 145 pounds. Eh? So I'm just like, where you going? You know you're not supposed to leave. Duh. I'm like, yo, bro, like, come on, son. Like, it's not that serious. You don't get paid extra for this. You know what I'm saying? So June's already hitting the steps, walking down towards. I'm like, damn, like they gonna leave me. Like he's sitting in the car waiting, like just chilling, like big dog. I'm like, so I turn around and I
You love
looked
me
at the
too,
dude.
bro.
I
I ain't
looked at
gonna
the
lie.
dude with the straightest face, right? I looked at him, I was like, yo, if you bother me, if you say I wasn't even here, I'm gonna come in your office and fuck you up to a point where you won't even be able to go back home to your family. All right. All right, and walked out. Like I had to get semi-violent for me because like you looked at me, you left all these other tall dudes leave, man. Why you pick on the short guy? Why I gotta get checked? Why you had to G check me?
So it was height discrimination, bro.
It was height discrimination.
do
I'm
you
tired of being
do you
picked on as a little guy. I'm
do you feel
tired.
do you feel it's changed since you gained like 40, 50 pounds, bro?
Now you saying I'm fat? No. Now you saying I'm fat? No.
They still fit, nigga. I just
Nah,
say,
nah, you know what's crazy? Like I'm super proud. I'm 5'7" now. I'm really proud of myself. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And I will say, yeah, it's different from being a smaller frame dude to a dude that has a little bit of size on. I think people look at you different.
Mhm.
People look like, yeah, like I could probably take this dude, but he might give me a run
But
for
he
my
might give
money.
me some problems.
Yeah, versus
Yeah,
I could take that guy.
yeah, it's a completely different attitude.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, if he could give me any problems, I'm good.
yeah, I'm gonna think about it.
Right.
Yeah, but then you look like this little guy, cut it out. Like,
Yeah.
like cut it out. Like R.I.P. to my man Smurf, bro. This
RP.
dude Smurf was like 6'4", 6'4", 6'5". Smurf was a tall dude. Like I think at that time he was like 230, 240. And I used to hate this dude, right? Because like before I met him, my brother used to mess with this girl, and she's like,
What do you mean Smurf?
I met him in Jersey when I was stationed out in McGuire.
Ah, got
She was like, I'm gonna get my brother Smurf. I'm like, this. I just now started knowing her, so I'm joking around with her like a little sister. I'm like, go get that motherfucking nigga named Smurf. You know he little. They call him
Oh,
Smurf.
big, big bro.
Go get him, yo. He came down the block. I didn't know. I just heard a knock, and I opened the door because nobody knocks at my door. My door's always open. You just walk in my crib. So he's like, boom. So I opened the door, and it was just a stomach. It was just a stomach at my door. I was like, man, who knocking on? Who, man? He's like, yo, what's up, man? I'm Smurf. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm Smurf. Clearly, there's been miscommunication. Like, what are you talking about? Hey, yo, he ended up being the coolest, most gentle person ever. We used to like try to jump him. He would like grab me by my like he would just grab me one arm and spin me over and pin my back to the ceiling of my apartment, bro. Can you imagine being
Yeah.
held on the ceiling of your crib with one hand and
Oh,
you
so
just
this
like, come on, stop playing,
is a full
stop
grown
playing,
man. You a kid is a full grown man.
bro? He did me like a little kid, bro. I'm like, stop playing, Smoke. You play around too much. Like, let me down. Like,
Oh God,
let
you
me
play too
down.
much.
He was such a good dude, man. Rest his soul,
Oh
man.
man.
Such a great guy. He passed away from cancer, and I miss him and I love him, man. And he was just a great dude. Um, you got to be appreciative of this life, man. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's definitely crazy. But
It's such
I
a good
do.
time, man.
I, speaking of being appreciative, like I know you didn't want to go there, but I gotta go there. I gotta go there today.
Where you going?
Right. Shout out to my I'm actually gonna say his IG as well, just so y'all could hit him up and chop it up with him. I'm gonna big him up, man. My man Malmania.
Nah,
Uh
man, yeah.
Malmania, man. That's my guy. That's little bro. He hit me up. I had a post. I know you've seen what recently transpired at the inauguration with Mr. Elon Musk. Um yeah,
That's
we were
where we
we were
going.
going to yeah, we were gonna go there.
I'm glad we are going there, man. We
We're
got to
gonna
talk
go
about
there.
this shit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because
yeah, man.
wait,
Go
hold on
ahead.
for it. So he hits me up.
Uh huh.
He says, "So how you feel about about your man Elon? Doing the Nazi salute? Like you still gonna drive a Tesla?" I'm like, "What does the man have to do with the vehicle? I'm curious." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yo, he's a CEO of the company. He represents that. But I'm like, I hear you,
Hmm.
but." He didn't really build the Tesla. He's not down there on the factory lines putting it together. He didn't even really discover it. Like two other gentlemen are the ones that discovered and came up with the concept of the Tesla and all that. You just invested heavy amounts of money to acquire it and then become the CEO, and you own the majority shares. So he's like, nah, I'm just saying. I say, oh my man, um, you made a comment from a post that I posted. The post that I posted was a couple of different posts, but the ones he commented off was Donald Duck, and someone said, "This is Tesla employees right now. He's on a assembly line, and he's like, and he starts going, how Hitler, how Hitler, how Hitler, how Hitler." And he's just saying how Hitler at everything coming down the assembly line because there's pictures of Hitler. So I thought it was hilarious,
Wow.
right? I thought that was
I mean,
hilarious.
I need to see this, but I mean,
Yeah,
from
I'll
just
send
from
it
the
to you.
description, that sounds
It's hilarious. It's the funniest thing in the world. And then I saw another video that I posted as well from
Mhm.
King Bash, excuse me. He did a funny joint. He's in the Tesla. He's like, yo, this new Tesla is fire. And he's like, his man's like, yo, you ain't see what Elon just did? He's like, what? Send it to me. And then the car goes going into slavery mode, and the car starts whipping him. Like,
Yo,
so I said to say the satire of it is funny because
yo,
it's like
Instagram is undefeated, bro.
vicious. It's vicious. But my thing is, the man,
Jesus, man.
the man is what he did. I've seen different videos trying to explain it, excuse it, circumvent. Oh, he's saying it's my heart to you.
The one I hate the most is when they're comparing it to Democrats, like Elizabeth
Still
Warren,
shots,
Barack Obama, Kamala
snapshots,
Harris. Yeah,
snapshots. Though
snapshots, and then you actually see the videos. It's crazy
it's
how these
impossible.
echo chambers work, bro. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
you are actually looking at the exact same material that I'm looking at, and you think that that's a Nazi salute? Now,
it makes zero sense.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Like
Zero
if you
sense.
take a moment to wave, you just catch that snapshot. Yeah,
It
and then
looks
of course
crazy.
you could make
It
it look
looks it
like whatever
looks
you want to
crazy.
make. And then
It-
Elon Musk did take a moment to retweet it. Comparing what he did to these Democrats. But bro, I think that he's just more so a nerd than
I
than a
me
Nazi. But
personally, me
I'm not.
personally,
I'm not. Look, I'm not taking away the connection that he has with Donald Trump. And if we're going to be honest, I did not vote for him, but I support my president because I love this country. But
mm,
at the same time, bro,
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
just that moment, when I saw it, I'm just like, yo, this can't be real. Like, he
The,
has to have some sort of a semblance to understand that this could be perceived as a little something different. But I mean, the spectrum is crazy, and he self-admittedly says that he's on the spectrum. So if he's doing something, he feels that it basically
look,
means something else, then
look,
that's
look, 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 look.
possibly the
Come
look.
on,
And I,
my
who am
man,
I? I'm not trying to explain him.
my
Please
man,
don't get me
my
wrong.
man. He put his hand across his
Very
chest
aggressively, very aggressively,
and threw that thing out
very
so
aggressively,
vehemently.
so
It
hard,
was
bro.
a mm,
And if you
and
ain't get it in
then
the back,
doubled
let me
down,
make sure you got it in the bag, bro.
and then doubled down,
Put it
spun
back.
around and said,
Hey,
mm,
can I
like
get some of this too?
I'm waiting for somebody on the internet. I'm challenging y'all. Those of you who are watching live right now, I want somebody to do this video, do the watch me whip, watch me nene to that. Because I think that would be a now watch me whip, watch me nene. I think that would be
It's coming. It's
hilarious.
coming. It's coming.
I know it's
When it
coming.
does, please send it in the
Please whip
comments.
and nene that
Yeah,
video. But
send it to us at Banter and Bullshit on
but yo, I
Instagram.
will laugh. I will laugh so much. But no, seriously, when I saw it, I was like, hmm. Okay, no surprise. Like, let's be realistic. This is America.
America.
So
You
let's
voted for
with
Trump,
three
right?
Ks. With three
This is
Ks.
this is who we are and where we are.
So I was not really shocked, and then people were like, oh, like, what I'm saying? It doesn't reflect, on Trump. And then when I hear that, I have to say, I'm only gonna speak to I'm just gonna say this. We got a rule, right? If a dude's a rat, we not hanging out with a rat, right? Because we don't want to be affiliated with a rat,
Right, because that makes
right?
you
The
a
dude's
rat.
a pedophile, we not hanging out with son because
Oh,
I don't want to be affiliated with a pedophile.
damn right.
So this dude, is throwing up Nazi salutes and he's into Nazi anti-Semitic ideals and ideologies, I'm not hanging out with that guy.
But again,
I don't want to be associated with that.
it's
So,
echo chambers. Look, Elon Musk is the richest person in the world.
mm,
Who the fuck do you talk to? Who do you talk to when you're the richest person in the world?
yeah, that's true. It's hard. It's
I
a
would
hard
love to
life.
have a conversation with Elon, but let's be real. At this stage, I have nothing to contribute to his life. He has
Mm,
the what he's
damn,
doing.
you just damn.
I mean, yo, I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real.
That's true. No,
This
it's
I'm,
true.
I'm hoping to educate myself to a point where I can have an intellectual conversation with Elon, and it means something, and I'm contributing, and hopefully, I have the ability to, be a part of dissembling this echo chamber that he's in, or even being a part of it. Because who, again, if you're the richest person in the world, who are you talking to? You're most likely talking to other very, very rich people. And over time, Elon has let's can we just be honest and say he's evolved to this point?
As far
Because
as
as far as I mean, for some reason now everybody feels that he's basically part of the axis of evil.
yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I just think the
Like 10
optics.
years ago,
He was a
this
savior.
yeah,
He was a
yeah,
savior.
this right.
He was a savior.
Yeah.
N- Look, I'll say this:
They say live long enough
the
to become a villain.
optics of it, man. Like I said, when I saw it, I was like I said, I was like, hmm,
Mhm.
no shock there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not, I'm not really, but you have to understand, we as a people, the majority of, I can't speak for the entire black culture, but I can say I was not too like shocked. Like, oh no, like we've seen worse. Did we forget what happened in Virginia
I'm
with,
gonna
with the rally and that the
of
dude
course.
driving through the crowd? Like we've seen worse.
Of course.
This is
But
not
again,
new.
this is Elon though. This is
Yeah,
Elon, the richest person in the world, is throwing up a Nazi salute, or what is perceived as a Nazi
I
salute.
mean,
He says, "I'm just giving my heart to the people."
I mean,
And
hmm,
again, this is the richest person in the world. I mean,
yeah.
just from a cultural perspective, do we give grace to a person who may not completely understand what he's doing at the moment? This is a question
Um,
I'm actually posing to you.
are we assuming that he doesn't understand based on the assumption that we believe he does not understand what he just did? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Under perception, of course, this is relative.
Okay, all right. Under the
Like you said,
perception and the belief that he's unaware,
yeah.
do we give him grace? Absolutely. You know, people make mistakes and whatever, but you double down on it, bruh. You doubled
There may be
down on it.
people who, yeah, he doubled down on it, bro. He said, "Yo,
Like if
hey,
he had did it
run,
once,
take this to the back. Y'all want some of this too?
and then
Ha,
and that's the thing,
ha,
because when he did it, right? Like I watched it, like me, the way my mind works, when he did it the first time, he was like,
ha,
"Yo,
yo,
we outside," and then he was like, "Oh shit, yo, y'all got it too." And then the second time,
ha,
right? And the second time when he
yo,
did it, and he bit his lip and everything, like,
yo,
right? When he did that,
yeah.
I realized in his mind, he said, "Oh," and right there, being the man, he calculated, said,
Oh
"My
man,
heart goes out to all of you."
this dude is a can man, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
he said,
he
"My
was
heart goes
a
out to
can
all of you."
man. He's the can man stand, bro.
Quickly. Yeah, he said,
Take
"Quickly, my
my
heart goes out to
heart,
all of you."
bro. Ah,
Like, bro, I've seen him do it before. He
ah,
did this. He did this
yeah.
before. All
He's
of
an
you.
awkward
This
ass
is
dude.
all
Let's
of you.
just keep it
Yeah,
real.
he might be a socially
Awkward.
awkward guy. Yeah,
He's
he might be.
awkward as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
But
that might be what it
I,
is.
I, I think this is a great opportunity for people who are on the spectrum to get their shine because
Yo,
they,
listen.
they,
Listen, this might be an opportunity. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's like you look at that with what's going on. I you then you this happened with Elon.
Mm,
Then you seen the executive orders that Trump has signed.
okay.
Then you're looking at, to me, this is just me. This is my opinion. This is just my feeling. I'm getting 1933 vibes. You know, Let me see your papers, mein friend.
Mm,
Let me see your papers. Where are you from?
mm,
Where do you live? Mein Kampf wants to see your papers. That's what's happening right now in this country. And that's very scary to me.
yeah.
That 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 worries me when parents have to sit down and have conversations with their children. If someone says that they're law enforcement or they're with ICE or whatever the case is, you don't speak to them. If they ask you about your uncle or your aunt or your mom or your brother, you don't speak to them.
Mm,
We're in a place where we have to walk around with our papers if we look like this.
yeah.
If you're white, you're good. You or if you present as white, you're good. But if you don't, you have to be worried. You have to actually have papers to say, I'm an American citizen or I'm a permanent resident. You have to, oh, what's your papers? I don't got it on me, but I know my resident card number. What is it? Oh, all right, you good, you could go.
Jesus, man.
That's where we are. They're rounding them up. They're out in my area, not little around like probably little 2 counties over. They running, they doing it, doing sobriety checks.
Yeah.
Sobriety checks.
Yo,
But you can see the ICE agent standing on the side,
mhm.
chilling.
Yo,
This is where we are.
can I
That's
ask you a
scary
question?
to me.
You live in New York, which some would probably speculate is a blue state. You're talking about moving to Texas, bro, which is a red state, which tends to like to push the boundaries when it comes to these types of issues.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm looking at moving to Bali. I'm
He said, "Fuck all that."
looking at Bali right
Okay,
now.
then tell me. All right, Russell Simmons, come on, man.
Uh
Tell me more.
Honestly, if it's really like a good place to live, if it's beautiful, the cost of living is like minimal at best. You can sit there, you can do yoga, you can get a villa. Villa will be about $800 in US. Um, you can have a cleaning service. It can be really beautiful. I you know if you want them underage, that I guess it's an extra 200. I don't know. Um, that's how I do it.
Yo, what Instagram post did you see, bro? Made you come to this decision, man. Yo, yo,
I'm sorry, Russ, but you're just easy to joke on. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Thank you
man.
for Def Jam.
Well, he obviously ain't here to defend himself.
Yo, thank you for
You
Def
know.
Jam. Thank you for giving LL a shot.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Oh, really? But nah,
Oh man. Whew.
it's just all jokes but aside.
Mm,
It's just a scary time. I'm worried. Just for people, just for human beings. I'm worried. I'm worried. The talks of rescinding birthright citizenship. Just
mm,
the idea of it is scary.
yeah.
The idea because I want to know how that works. How let's say for argument's sake, let's just say for argument's sake,
Okay.
uh, a young lady joins the military. She graduates high school. She joins the military. Her mother and father are Peruvian,
Okay. Thank you. I need some background. So
right?
is
Her
she a
mother and
citizen?
father. She was born here,
Okay.
homegrown, right? She was born here. She
Peruvian.
she she
Oh
grew
man.
up. Yeah, she's Peruvian. She's
One hundred
beautiful.
percent. Woo.
100% Peruvian,
Mm,
right?
mm.
Mother and father came here illegally, still illegal,
Yo,
but she was born here. She joins the
how
military.
tall is she? I'm just curious.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. All right. You just tone it down there, buddy. All right. She's
Give
five
me a
foot two.
description, bro.
She's
5'2".
5'2".
All
She
right,
has long black
so
hair.
she's tall for Peruvian, bro.
Yeah, she has hazel. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's messed up. That's so wrong. That is so wrong.
No, continue, man. My bad. I ain't been there. You
Listen,
say you say
the
she.
the views and opinions of MIQ do not reflect those of Banter and Bullshit.
I just have
Please make
questions,
sure you
brother.
like, share, subscribe the page at all
Please
times to understand
like,
we
share,
respecting this.
subscribe, please. Love
All
you,
jokes over here.
please,
We
we
just we
love you
just we're
guys.
just chilling. All right.
Thank
But
you. And I don't know why y'all watch this, but thank you for
we
continuing to
appreciate
watch
you.
us.
But she joins the military
Okay.
and she ends up being a combat pilot, right?
Hmm.
She
That's
has
dope.
she has
Oh, so she went to
240.
college and
Yeah,
everything.
she has
Wow.
240 confirmed kills, right?
Wow.
All right. She
Wow.
has
Was
Medal of
this the
Valor.
only one drop?
Yeah, she's done this
Oh,
in the
so
4 years,
you said
in the
she's a
4 years of her.
pilot, bro. So are you
Yeah, in the
saying
4 years.
are you
She's been in the
saying
military four
is
years.
this plane activity right now, or is
Nah,
this
this is
is this
Apache. This is
like
Apache copter. This is
okay?
Apache helicopter. All right? She's in there. She's like that.
Oh man, you should
All right.
helicopters?
Yeah,
You can fly
she's vicious.
helicopter. You know
Yeah,
how
she's
unique
vicious.
that is
Right
right there. Oh
now,
my god!
this
Let me
thing.
tell you, if you could fly a helicopter in L.A., especially a four
Right
star, man, you
now,
good. My bad,
Trump's
my bad.
citizenship rescinding, birthright citizenship gets enacted.
Mm.
Do you deport this woman? Do you deport this woman?
Uh, on what grounds?
Well, you said that birthright citizenship is rescinded if your parents were here illegally. Her parents were illegal when she was born here.
Yeah.
Do you deport a military vet?
Well, of course not. And I'm pretty sure that there would be many people in a corner that would be defending her at that moment.
But
Whether
they're
or
doing it
not we
already.
choose as a consumer of media to accept this or
Mm,
not,
mm.
that could be up in the air depending on who you voted for. But
Like I said, this is scary. I mean, I'm like, we're not saying this is a thing that's being done, but it's in the talks, and that's a scary. Just the idea of it is scary.
yeah,
Another idea that's scary
mhm,
that's been talked about. A lot of baby daddies was getting hype. The child support thing. Did you hear about this?
about this.
It was also on the table that if
Okay.
you're paying child support, like let's say the father is paying child support, which is normally what it is, dads are paying child support. It's rare that you get a percentage of women paying child support. I'm one of those guys that are
And
winning.
listen, I'm
Um,
one of those guys. So
well, we're winning over here.
listen,
Yeah, but
we were a little
yeah,
hasty.
we're winning.
Listen. If you
Yeah,
about your
I'm
shit,
saying,
if you about your shit,
yeah,
you could prove that you about your
yeah,
shit.
you good.
Bro, you good.
But what I'm
Just keep
saying is
on
this,
living. Just keep on staying motivated.
right?
Understand that it's gonna be a fight, and if you got to fight, and
But
that's what you
knuckle
want,
up,
you love your kid, you love
knuckle
him,
up,
you'll do anything for him. You put in that
knuckle
work,
up.
and most important, you'll pay for that lawyer.
Yeah, that's it.
You
But no,
feel
like look at it this way, right?
me?
So what they're saying was if you pay child support,
Okay.
the recipient of the child support, right? The person that's receiving child support cannot claim the child on their taxes. The payer can claim the child. So basically,
What the fuck?
right, that was in the talks, right? So a lot of people was like, nah, son. Like a lot of
Nah,
baby mamas was like, nah. A lot of baby moms was like, nah. He gotta pay me the child support, and he already owe me 30,000, and I get like 15. I get like 15,000 for these 3 kids. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna get that up because now the dad will be the one reaping the benefits. Because now, if he, the way it was explained was, if she's receiving child support, he gets to claim the children because
what?
she has,
What?
you know,
Uh-huh.
like I said, it was just a talk. This is not a law. I want to make this clear. This is not a law. It's not been
Oh,
acted. This is
oh,
all. This is just all a speculative conversation. This was
oh
just
man,
in the
yo, who
talks.
brought the who where who
You
who
know how
said
it
who?
starts in the ether. It starts in the ether, bro. I'm just. This is what people
I
were
love it,
talking about,
man.
and I
I
thought
love
it was
it. I
funny.
love
Me personally, I thought it was funny. I was like, I
it's
don't even.
hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, I don't see how that's even remotely possible, but whatever. But people were really in an uproar. That's the point I brought it up. Was people were really worried, like, nah, baby, that's a yeah, we out here winning, bro. That sounds stupid,
Yeah.
right? Like that sounds stupid because there's so many variables you have to take into consideration when if a law like that could
Well, that's
even be a
exactly where
thing.
I was going.
There's so many variables that would have to be taken into consideration that it can't just be a flat out this is what it is. It doesn't work that way.
There's
There are
too many
parents,
levels of government
yeah,
agency that have to
come
be
on.
behind that and support this decision.
Exactly. And then there are
And,
so many
and let
parents
me
that
tell you, it
do
will
pay.
outlast a presidency. So I don't
Come on.
think this is
So
something
come
we
on.
necessarily you have to pay attention to.
Yeah. So I think, there's that, then you're looking at what he's trying to get implemented within these just the first few weeks of him being in office. And the main thing that is the most scary thing is these roundups. That's the scariest thing because it feel like I said, I did not grow up. I was not born in that time. I've only read on the history of it, and it gives me that 1933 vibes. Like it just gives. But I don't know if you remember when we had this conversation before. I said it. It feels like we're going to get into that Gestapo era where you're just going to be stopped. Show me your papers, and you're going to have to wear like some sort of
Okay.
symbol to say that you're a citizen, or you're legal, and illegals will have to wear a certain, it just gives off that energy, and it's a scary, very scary time. And now you're handing out bounties.
Uh,
You're putting $750 bounties on people's heads,
mm,
on illegal immigrants' heads. But that's insane to me.
let's- Listen, we do our part. We do what
That's
we're supposed to do.
crazy.
We don't have to focus on him or what the hell he's doing, man. Listen,
Facts.
if you black right now, stay under the radar and get rich. Period.
That's
Stay
it.
under the radar, get
That's what
rich.
we doing. That's
That's
what
what
we
we
doing.
got. We try to tell him. We try to do.
And nobody
But
listen.
nobody want to listen to us.
Nobody listen.
We come with logic. We
So
speak from a
so
very
in the
logic.
meantime,
Sometimes there's a lot of superstition in what the hell we talking
yeah,
about, but there's
that's true.
some logic that's typically
Lot.
important.
Oh, did you hear?
We are the heartbeat of this country. Period.
Bump, 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 bump,
You
bump.
don't get no
Watch me. Watch
soul
me.
without us, bro.
Watch me. All right, you like how I did that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wakanda forever. R.P. to Chadwick Boseman. But like, did you? There's another fun thing that I hear is in the talks. I don't know if it's enacted yet, but this is another thing that's actually being spoken on. And I think that, I don't know if I mentioned the military vets. If you get a pension after you retire from the military, you can't collect your pension and disability benefits at the same time. It's going to
Yeah,
be one or the other.
yeah.
That's insane.
It's a conversation.
That's not going to work.
It's a conversation.
That's not going to work.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna
That's
work.
not going to work. I'm
It's a
sorry.
conversation. We can't. Sometimes we can't let these conversations dominate our
Dictate.
thought
Yeah.
space, man.
Uh,
You live, be in the moment, man. Fuck,
yeah.
fuck. Listen, again, I honestly had this question. First of all, let me finish my thought. Live, be in the moment. Take the hit,
Laugh.
take the hit,
Laugh.
man. Pause
You
on
did that shit. Laugh. For the
mute.
people. For the people.
Give it all you got.
Do it all. The
Give
gusto.
it your heart. Oh, oh. Fucking live, people. Man, yo, don't let what's I gotta ask you this question, man, because let me
Go.
tell you, after Donald Trump won, first of all, during Kamala's inauguration, I shed a tear. I was like, man, this is the moment here. This we about to change everything. Yo, finally, they understand. And then the elections rolled around. and,
Oh
and
man.
they put us back in our place and made us realize that
No.
I don't need to be paying
No.
attention to none of this shit.
I
So
don't.
I've completely tuned out news since he was elected.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't watch CNN. I don't watch NBC. I don't watch Fox News. I don't want to take in none of that shit.
So what's
Dude,
the question?
I don't want to look at apps. Listen, I used to wake up every morning and look at this shit just to figure out
Mm.
what's going on around the world, just try to get a perspective of
Yeah.
okay, what's the vibe? What's the temperature? Just being a human being. Just being a
Mm.
citizen of the United States, compared to the rest of the world, because you're special. If you were born there, you special. If you here, you're special. And then all of a sudden,
I'm
reality
special.
started hitting, bro. And you started realizing you just live in a bubble the whole entire time.
You get the Eminem, snap back to reality. Oh, there
Yeah.
goes reality. Oh, there goes that. Like, oh, like there go Trump again. Oh, nigga. Damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so
Damn.
I completely tuned out news, but again, this may be from my naive perspective.
Mm.
You have every reason to fear someone that could potentially affect or change your life. You come from a completely different perspective. How you see this is totally different from me, so I cannot neglect that either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out for bringing attention to it because I've been ignoring this nigga.
Yeah,
To get
it's not
real.
it's not that, you know, I can ignore it, but it's when I see the effect that it has on people around me.
Mm,
right? Like, yeah, I'm legal and all that, cool, but I also understand that I'm not a US citizen, right? So it's like, okay, I know that he's rounding up illegal immigrants and you're not bothering. I get that, but it doesn't. I'm still a human being, and I still understand. Like, damn, you know what I mean? I look at the dynamics of it. I watched a kid who was 19 get deported back to El Salvador. He's been here since he was 3 years old. He didn't know that he wasn't a U.S. citizen. He didn't know. But yeah, it's on his parents. They should have told him. But he gets deported back to a country he knows nothing about, and he never makes it out the airport.
jeez, bro.
Never makes it out the airport. I've sat down with a Vietnam veteran who gets deported for a weed charge he had back in the 90s. Weed is legal now.
Mm,
They fucked up. Oh shit! Now we should have never did that. You don't know where this man is. This man is somewhere in Mexico. Who knows where the man is now? I've watched. I for all the negativity with Biden and all that. This man understood. You served this country. It should have never happened to you.
yeah,
We should have never deported you. That should have never happened. He was bringing people back. Like, this should have never happened. I'm sorry. We should have never did that to you. And then people that want to turn around and get angry, like, oh, when you're an immigrant, no, you're a permanent resident,
mm,
right? We didn't get our citizenship for whatever it may be, whatever the reasons. Okay, cool, but we did something that you, as a natural born U.S. citizen, didn't do.
yeah.
We joined the military.
Shout out to
We
Biden.
chose to put our lives on the
Do
line
we
for you.
realize that with Biden, that was the first moment that we weren't in any wars for a long time? Bro, we weren't in
Nobody
any
sees that.
wars.
Nobody sees that.
Again, there may be some contention on how we pulled out some areas, but I'm not
Afghanistan,
going to
yeah.
speak on it. But you know, at the end of
Yeah,
the
the way
day,
we pull out of Afghanistan was like we knew we nutted in her and we were just trying to leave as quickly as
yeah.
possible. Like shit, I just nutted in it, man. I got the fuck out of here.
So what
And
does
we
this
left
mean for
everything.
us? What,
We left everything. We left the
what
Humvees.
are we now?
We left everything. We didn't care. We canceled our cars once we got in the car.
Are we something or not?
No, we canceled everything. You left your
Are you
wallet.
gonna
Doesn't matter. I
call
don't
me
need
an
that shit.
Uber at least?
No, I don't need none of that shit. You can have it. I'm gonna just replace everything. I already canceled everything on my
Oh
phone on the
man.
app. I don't want it. Like
Oh,
that bothered me. The way
what
we,
you
we, we
speak
pulled out.
Dubai or something? I mean,
Yeah, we pulled out way different. Like, we already know that. We gotta get out of here.
ah,
Gone. Yeah, we gone. No, it was like America.
oh man,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
you, you
You know
know
what I'm
we love
saying?
you boys.
Took the kids and got loose.
Uh,
Like, but not like,
give me a washcloth on your way out.
I'm out. No, you tell her, yo, just go give me a glass of water. We jump out the window. We jump out the
Go
window
make me
ASAP.
sandwich.
Out, gone. But nah, man, it's like I said, I I'm always gonna keep saying this, man. It just perhaps is just a irrational fear. Maybe it's just something that I'm just over. I'm giving too much energy to, or I'm giving too much emotion to. But I've been saying this before this man was elected, before he even announced running. I've been saying
Screaming it from
this.
the mountaintops.
I've been
Nobody
saying it, and I
listened.
know I'm not alone. A lot of other people have
Yeah,
seen the writing on the wall.
yeah.
And I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it. The experiment that is these United States of America, I am afraid is going to be coming to an end. I don't know what that looks like for many people. I'm not saying it's going to be chaos and end of the world and blah, blah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the experiment that is these United States is going to come to an end, because what this man is doing is showing that he is trying to shift the entire narrative. He's trying to create it and mold it into what he wants it to be. Whatever that image may be, it may be good, me bad. I'm not here to predict that. I'm just saying I have that natural instinctive fear that says something's not right. That instinctive
Who has the
something.
wherewithal or the foresight to,
I don't
to
know.
say
I don't know.
what we're gonna be doing 4 years from now. I mean, this
Yeah,
man is
look, I don't
80
know.
something years old. I mean,
I'll say this. I'll say this as well too. You know, this another thing that people talking about. He's talking about trying to get to where he can run for a third term, and I'm like,
yeah,
people are
that's
getting
not now that's scary.
that's scary. But I don't think so. See, this is where the rational mind comes to play. If you're saying you get to run for a third term, anybody as a president is a, that means Barack could run again.
Yes, sir.
You're saying Barack could come back, right? Because if
Yes,
you can get a third term, he can too, right?
yeah, yeah, but listen,
I'll take
it's the public, it's the
saxophone
way the
playing Bill
power
Clinton.
Barack that makes that decision. Okay, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
just
what
me.
Michelle wants. And if
Yeah,
Michelle
that's
says
true.
you
That's
ain't
true.
running again, and
Yeah,
we gonna take trips
but
out to
you know,
Hawaii, we gonna chill and we gonna enjoy our retirement and go
and that's another
someplace
thing.
that
What if he
windsurf.
says, what if this man says former presidents no longer have Secret Service security?
What if who says it?
What if he says that next?
Well, he's going to be a former president.
That's
Like that would be
you
kind
get
of
what I'm saying? But
that would be
like the
completely
man does
naive.
some of the most
That would
irrational,
be the dumbest thing he could ever do.
exactly. And when you just said, and
But
this is what I want to say,
but again, I can't speak for his rationality. That's
right?
why
What I
for
want to say is
the
this:
next
people,
4 years,
it's
he
gonna be
gonna
insane.
do is say some dumb ass shit. 'Cause
People,
that's what he does.
and that's what I
If
and
you
that's thank you. You
but
just said
we're
it.
used to this.
That's it.
If you're
And that's
smart enough, you
thank you.
already know what he's
Let it
going to
go.
do. If you're
You
going to,
already
if
know the
you already
bullshit.
expected it,
Thank you.
leave first of all. Why the
Thank
hell
you.
you want to engage
Thank
somebody
you.
like you already know
Thank
what
you.
direction the conversation is going to go?
In the words
Like that's
of,
your dumb ass fault for sitting
can I
there
say it?
and
I'm
engaging with a dummy. And like if
I'm
you
gonna
want to
say
sit,
it.
go ahead, bro.
You know you said exactly what you just said. I just want to go off that energy because you're 100%. And you want to tell me anybody that listens to hip hop knows this. A wise man told me don't argue with fools because
The
people from
public
a
is
distance can't tell who is
who's
who.
who, bro.
So
Nah,
why y'all on social media crying
yeah,
Trump this and Trump that and Trump this and Trump that? Yo, we already knew what it was
you
going to
already
be.
knew what it
From the
was.
time you understood he won, you knew what it was going to be.
Yep,
So let it go, man.
yep,
Ain't
yep,
nothing you could do about it. Worry about
yep.
you and yours and your family. Protect
Get
yours.
across the
Take
bridge.
care of it.
Get
That's it.
across. You see the fire coming. Get across the bridge. All right.
That's it.
Get across the
That's it.
bridge.
That's it. And
Build
you'll be
your
fine.
ark.
And
Do
you'll be
whatever you
fine.
need to do
And you will
because
be
ain't nobody
fine.
listening. Just stay quiet. Get rich. Period.
That's it. Speaking of staying
Period.
quiet and getting staying speaking of staying quiet and getting rich, man.
The
Um,
one. Well, let me speak on this real quick. I'm
good.
saying I'm not saying again because I am a black man. You are a black man. A lot of people who listen just may be black. And
Hmm.
to those that just may happen to be black, I am not saying that you need to be quiet in your blackness. What I am saying is they're not paying attention to what you are saying because this is the result.
Yeah. Yeah.
The if you look at the polls, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Black people voted heavily for Democrat. Now we had some outliers, and we did. And
Hmm.
again, that's okay. That's a free and fair election. We
Yeah.
have to accept that. But at the same time, we voted overwhelmingly Democrat. Understand that we did that. Take a step back, realize they ain't paying attention to you. And if they
Yeah.
ain't paying attention to you, be quiet, handle your business.
All I
You
gotta say
see
is
it,
that they don't really care
prepare,
about us.
do what you got to do to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
with time, one thing I'm so sick and tired of, man.
No, you're
I
right.
can't I can't take any more crying, whining, and complaining.
Ain't gonna do shit.
It ain't gonna do shit.
Ain't gonna do shit.
It ain't gonna do a damn thing.
Told my daughter that when she was little.
Yeah,
Crying ain't gonna
and
fix
it ain't
nothing.
gonna do it. Yeah, yeah,
Takes energy.
yeah,
Takes the
exactly.
energy that you need to solve the problem.
Damn right, bro.
Never see the problem, always see the solution.
Woo,
Point blank period.
uh,
You know what I'm saying? That's it. And speaking of getting rich, once again, man, make sure you like, share, subscribe at
like
Banter
share,
and
subscribe.
Bullshit. All right.
Woo,
We
love y'all.
appreciate all of you subscribers. And when we say talking about getting rich, I will do it again because I feel like this year might be the year. Angostura, hit us up. Sponsorships. Let's
We
get
need
it.
sponsors,
We need
please,
sponsors.
please,
All right.
guys.
Let's make it happen.
Let's have a
All right. Let's
conversation.
make it happen.
We need a
Let's go.
conversation.
Let's make it happen, people.
I'm
Like, what do you
I'm
want?
I'm
What do
free.
you want?
I'm free.
First off, ladies, if you can just give us slight sponsorship, maybe you could just come into our life world. Maybe if you're thinking sometimes
mm, mm,
that you have nothing else to do,
mm, mm,
you can tune in to your two most nonsensical hosts, giving you the best nonsensical entertainment.
mm, mm.
MI Key hopefully has the key to your heart, and the one and only Trinidad and Tobago's son,
Mm,
New York City's nephew,
mm,
Mr. Carter, Young.
mm.
He spells his name this way because he didn't know how to spell his name any other way. So tune in every Friday at
You made
6
up a
p.m.
name. Mm.
You can listen to Banter and Bullshit. You can catch us live on our
Banter and
YouTube
bullshit.
channel. Please make sure you like,
And
share,
subscribe.
and subscribe.
Banter and
Yeah,
bullshit.
baby. That's it.
Woo! Boy,
What the
spotlight
fuck?
us with these sponsors. Come on, guys.
Oh, yo, for real,
Come on,
like hit
guys.
us up, man. Like,
Man,
yo,
we
if
want to make
you,
this work. We just need
yo,
you
we
guys
go,
to listen. Look,
yeah, come through.
can we have a moment of honesty right now?
Let's
Like
go.
for real.
Let's
We
go.
moved to YouTube recently, and the reason why we made the move is because Instagram said we don't want y'all experimenting here.
Yeah, clearly. Like, it was like,
This is
what?
not the testing grounds, okay?
You said something that we don't
You
agree
have
with.
an
You're done.
idea, okay, all right. If it
No
clicks and vibes,
thoughts.
okay. But if it doesn't, go away.
Yeah.
So
So, yo, YouTube, thanks for welcoming us, man. Thank you for being here. Like I said, man, all of you
yeah,
subscribers, man, every last one of you. I appreciate you. Everybody that's commented and had their opinions to say, well, whether it was good or bad, I don't care. You have a right to your opinion. We respect your opinion here at Banter and Bullshit. We might not agree. We don't need to agree. It's fine. We can have an open discussion. We don't have to agree with each other. But we will respect each other. Because I will respect you. I will not
you know what?
disrespect you. We just ask.
I got that. I get the people. Listen,
Yeah,
if y'all want to vibe with us, man.
yeah,
I understand you may not like us, and if you don't
yeah.
like us,
That's cool.
please, we want all this smoke. So
Yeah.
bring it,
All the problems.
all of him,
All the
all of
problems.
him. Oh, but
All the
please, guys,
problems.
we're looking to vibe with y'all. We really want to grow into something special. So we
Yeah,
only can
man.
do that if y'all give us the energy that's required to grow. So please grow with us, vibe with us, because if we come something, bro, we can
Yes.
spread
Oh,
something. So we
we
love
gonna be. It's
every
gonna
one of
be.
y'all that like,
Uh,
subscribing, that's tuning in.
pause. I just wanna throw a
Is
pause in
that
there for what he said because
what what?
you said when you come something. It was vicious how you said that. He was like when you come.
Mm,
Like whoa, it was a lot of happiness. I don't know what that was about, but make sure
mm.
you submit your questions for Carter for next week's
Oh yeah.
episode.
We want to
I'm
get that
looking,
vibing again.
yeah, we're looking forward to. So please submit your questions for Carter. I'm curious to hear what you people have to say, what you have to ask, what you got to wonder. All of that's just a beautiful thing. Once again, man, we thank you. We love you. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Before we step out, do you have your shot, my guy? Do you have your shot glass?
Nah, man, I gotta be responsible and shit and only sip
Oh yeah,
water,
that's right.
bro.
You want some dash? All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'll say
Not to make
this.
me reckless.
Okay, okay. Well, you got a wine glass. We could
Yeah,
just take a
yeah,
sip of
yeah,
wine. You could
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
All right. Well, I got a shot.
This
So
is a
I
belligerent
always,
drunk. I can't.
yeah,
I
I
can't
always
do
move
the
around.
ignorant drunk, man.
Yeah, you can't be like Blue
Right,
22 and spike the
right,
baby.
right.
Like you can't do that.
Right.
Like
You got to be more so the real
yeah,
drunk. Oh, I don't like your hair that
like
way.
hey son, do
Right.
you want to play kick the baby? Don't want to play kick the baby. Like, no, don't
We
do
don't
that.
need the reckless drunk, bro.
I will say the quote for the day is simply this: Life was not meant to be easy. Sometimes it will be hard, it will be arduous, it will be testing.
Hmm,
There are other times in this life you will be blessed
that's right.
and you will be given the glories that everything is meant for you in this life.
Hmm,
At the end of the day, don't sweat the small things.
hmm.
Like the tide, man, it comes and it goes. Nothing lasts
I
forever.
like it. I like it.
Enjoy. Salute.
Salud.
Yeah, that's it right there. Did you just tip 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 tip? Did you like
Ah,
swish it and then
right.
inhale and then
It's sweet.
this is
Sweet
sweet.
and dark. Pause, no Diddy, bro. Oh episode of Banter Bullshit. I am in my key.
And I am Tran Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, Carter Young.
I had another tagline in there, but just giving it. Anyways, thank y'all for
Oh,
tuning
I'm
in.
sorry.
Like and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe, man. We appreciate y'all. We
We
will see y'all
love
next
ya.
week.
We love
Thank you.
ya.